Cup final at Wembley is a day to be treasured and enjoyed. But when you combine all that a Manchester derby brings with it to all that a cup final can create, you've certainly got a very heady mixture. Throw in the fact that it's the first ever cup final meeting between the two. It could just be one of the most unforgettable days in the club's illustrious history. But it's going to be City who kick things off. İlkay Gündoğan perhaps a significant moment as he, as club captain, gets this final underway. Well, there have been semi-finals aplenty in both the FA Cup and the League Cup. It was inevitable, I guess, that one day we'd have an all-Manchester final. The last time these two met here in the competition, City have scored already! The ball into the box, and İlkay Gündoğan tucks it in. It was just one of those moving around moments. It sat up for the volley, and İlkay Gündoğan connected on the edge of the area, and City are in front inside 16 seconds. I was just going through the history of the game, and before United had even touched the ball, a volley from İlkay Gündoğan, and City in front. You cannot believe what you've seen.
What a strike, what a moment for Manchester City. You talk about being on the front foot, talk about stars, the audacity for him to hit this, and he hits it so well. What a start for City.
It's the fastest ever FA Cup final goal in history, and City lead already by 1-0. Extraordinary goings-on at Wembley Stadium. This game with all the build-up, Michael, you know what it was like as a Portsmouth player, and then something like that happens.
I mean, it just doesn't get any better. City have started out the blocks psychologically really, really good.
So it's a City free kick on the far side. It's a crossing position, not a shooting one, and De Bruyne is hovering over it. He whips it into the area, and it's a terrific header. It hits the side netting. It was Rodri on the near, and it brushed the side of the net. And just for a moment, quite a few thousand City fans thought it was 2-0. Akanji now, inside the City half, comes forward, loses the ball, and then there's a collision, and both Akanji and Casemiro both go down in a heap.
Oh, it's just, it studs right down his shin pad, isn't it? On Akanji.
I tell you, the more you see it, the more you think that is not a particularly nice challenge from Casemiro on Akanji, but I don't think VAR have got involved. And on goes Haaland, when he got to it. Gündoğan played a low cross in, and even Haaland's giant frame couldn't quite reach it, but he just got a toe end on it, but not enough to guide it past De Gea. On it goes to Haaland. Haaland comes towards Varane, gets away from Varane, turns beautifully, hits a shot over the bar, but again, it's a feather in the cap.
Wow, what a performance from him so far. Such strength, such determination, three around him. Haaland just rolls out the situation, and then he pushes it into the space. And that left foot's there, hits it early, just gets under it slightly. This has been really, really good from City. Look how much space and on the movement. It's creating chances, creating space.
The ball's on the edge of the United penalty area. De Bruyne hits a shot and it whistles by the upright. It was a good hit, actually. De Gea hurled himself at it. I think he pulled his arm away at the end, but it was a good shot. United possession in and around the City penalty area. Grealish is back there, and it's a good sort of cushioned header from Wan-Bissaka, but the only man there is Stefan Ortega. And now there's a problem, and the referee's gone to VAR, and I think United might have a penalty here. It's been called to the monitor. Oh, he'll give it. It'll be a United penalty. United are back in the game, but Jack Grealish has been penalised for a deliberate handling of a header from Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes with a penalty. It's 1-1.
That's a wonderful penalty, very cool, that little bit of hesitation. He just waits as long as possible, and he just waits for Ortega to go to that left-hand side and just pulls it back very, very late. Just rolls it into the corner. You can't do much with that.
Walker plays a long diagonal ball looking towards Grealish. Grealish can take on Wan-Bissaka. He's up against Wan-Bissaka. He plays it to Gundogan on the edge of the area. Wan-Bissaka just bypassed for a moment. Grealish is onto it again. Stones round the back. Backwards it goes. De Bruyne can't get to it. Fred wins it. Rodri loses it. The City fans claim for a penalty. And VAR haven't sent Paul Tierney to the monitor for the challenge on De Bruyne. De Bruyne has the chance from a wide right-wing position from this free kick. Delivery is deep, very deep. Gundogan hits a volley, and it's gone in! Oh my goodness me! İlkay Gundogan has scored 2 volleys from outside the area, and City are back in front. It's 2-1.
Amazing. Talked about set pieces. We talked about what City do. De Bruyne didn't sting it in. He hung it up right out to the far corner. It was almost like a kung fu kick from İlkay Gundogan. He just waited. It wasn't his right foot, it was left. But it went through a crowd. It's got to be saved surely down to De Gea's right. İlkay Gundogan yet again involved for City.
City coming forward. De Bruyne's got it. De Bruyne into the box. De Bruyne, good save, De Gea. Lindelof in the centre circle. United with bodies forward. Lindelof darting into the final third. It's a good run. Leaves it for Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes onto Rashford. Shooting position over the bar. Good chance.
Yeah, big chance. They worked it well. Overload down the right-hand side, and then Rashford hits it really well. It just rises. If they'd gone to the right-hand side slightly, I think it'd be in real trouble for Ortega.
Haaland now on the turn, gets away, darts forward Haaland. The ball breaks now for Gundogan. Gundogan now into the gap. Good ball outside to Grealish. Grealish now getting towards the edge of the penalty area. Plays it into Gundogan, right across the face of goal. Grealish gets it back, and Haaland! Great save, De Gea! Hat-trick! Hat-trick! Offside. Offside. İlkay Gundogan's offside. Stays at 2-1. My goodness, the flag went up quickly.
It's amazing play, isn't it? Yeah, he's clearly in an offside position as it bounces off De Gea. The Haaland chance really. Good save down the right-hand side. Pep Guardiola jogging, jumping up and down, hands on his head.
Still 2-1 then. Still a slender advantage. Walker in the right-back position. Thumps it forward up towards De Bruyne. Headed away by Lindelof, and then United try to win it back. City can't get to it. Fernandes, Garnacho hits the bending shot wide. It's gone wide. United say corner, City say goal kick.
It's a great effort from Garnacho. It opened up for him. It's those curlers into the far post, and it's that weight, anticipation. Is it going to creep in inside that post?
City have it with Diaz. Diaz pops it towards Grealish. Grealish turns away from Fred and gets away from Fred very easily, and then Fred will get booked because Fred clipped his heel. Free kick to City and a booking for Fred. So a free kick taken short. Foden in the left wing position. On it goes to Gundogan. Gundogan just eating up the time off the clock for a moment, finds Rodri. Rodri towards Foden. Foden brings down, plays the ball into the box, which is blocked rather. Foden claims of handball. Foden clips in a ball, and it's attacked by Haaland. It reaches Bernardo Silva right across the face of the goal. Goal kick. İlkay Gundogan's claiming a penalty.
Really good chance. Just didn't fall for City. Bernardo gets it, but as it fizzes right across. Back post, people diving in, and there's a Kanji that just went too far.
is taken to Haaland. Haaland turns away. On it goes to Stones. Back to Haaland. Haaland, chance for Haaland. Still going Haaland. Haaland just beyond the post. Well, it was hit at him because he just lost control of it. It hit his foot and went by the post. Could have gone in.
He almost tackles it in, doesn't it? But when he gets in that position, waiting for the shot, tries to flick it inside, and as it's tackled onto his right shin, this goes to the outside of the post. As we watch the replay, wide of the post.
Ball's with Garnacho, getting towards the edge of the penalty area. Garnacho, Shaw puts in a long ball. United try to win it, and it broke, and Ortega makes the stop. It's off the bar, and then it's over the bar, and it's a corner. He's given a corner. Surely that was a goal kick. But anyway, United almost score. It was McTominay, I think it was probably Weghorst, but anyway, City have survived, and only just.
That was a great ball in. Ortega comes forward, and it ricochets onto the bar, then McTominay, everybody coming across, and that is a scramble if I've ever seen one late in a cup final from Manchester City.
And the referee blows his whistle. 2 goals from Captain Fantastic have left half the ground in depression, the other half in complete elation. İlkay Gündoğan, with 2 volleys from outside the area, have given City the FA Cup. Manchester City have got the second leg of a treble, and they've beaten the oldest of enemies to do it. A very special day, a day which no one here wearing blue will ever forget. The day that City completed the double by beating Manchester United in the first ever all-Manchester derby FA Cup final.